Welcome back to the Armchair Pundits, and a happy new year to all of you listeners, all of you watchers, all of you viewers, and happy new year to you guys too. How have you guys been?
Happy New Year, Jay. Happy New Year to the viewers.
Thank you.
Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year, guys. You know what I mean? It's been quick though, man.
I haven't seen you since last year.
You know what I mean?
In it. But boom.
Some primary school jokes there.
Yeah, I'm telling you. But you're right though, to be honest. It's gone really quick. I was saying that to someone today. I think it's because of the amount of football that we've been watching.
Yeah,
and
man.
we've probably been speaking to each other probably every 2 or 3 days just with how much has been going on. So we'll make it continue. And more viewers as well, and more subscribers. So that's always something to celebrate going into the new year.
Indeed. Well, as usual, we're here to dissect all the drama from a jam-packed midweek, game week 19. And we've got standout games, we've got VAR controversies, as always. When is there not? Shock results, and plenty of talking points from the Premier League's festive fixtures. But as usual, we'll kick off with our guest, the player. And we'll see if you guys are ready for this one. Can you guess this player? Good. Leon hasn't said got it already. So he's thinking. Bevan looks like he might be there.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I know who this is.
And if you guys have got it by now, well done to you. Because this one was left field actually. I thought, why not? I thought it was easy at first. I thought, nah. It's spread out enough. Is
it Gokaras? Just so you guys know, I'm kind of in tune with what's happening.
Well, it's not Makalele.
Man said Makalele. I can't.
You're gonna have to do some editing, James. You're gonna have to do some editing.
Why?
I need more time. Huh? I need more time on this one, boy.
Hey, I've done it. I've done it, guys. I've got Leon stumped.
Oh man, his name.
There's only one player that I can think of. Dime.
You guys want any clues?
Nah, I think it's is it Daima?
Oh yeah, I know who he is.
That's only the one guy I know that went from Hull to.
No, but you got it. You got it. You just got the pronunciation. This is Lamont's. Lamont's. I gotta give it to him. It's Mohamed Diame.
Diame. But I never used to call him that. So there you go.
Hold on, James is making a face.
Is it not him?
Have you pronounced it wrong?
No,
it's not him,
bro.
Not him.
I don't know who it is then.
This is the first. I've got them all stumped, guys. I've got them all stumped.
Have you got one, Bevan?
No, I can't remember the guy's name. I can see the guy's face.
And if you want a clue now, then do you want a clue then?
I don't want a clue yet. But...
Position. I can tell you position.
No, I don't know if I want a clue yet, bro. But if the others want a clue, I'm gonna turn the volume down, so you lot can hear the clue. I want a clue.
Do you guys want a clue? Put your hand up on a clue, because then Leon know to turn the volume down or not. Okay,
my volume's down. I can't hear you, so it's all good.
Okay, so the clue is
I'm ready. Clue.
All right, you ready? All right, he was a winger.
I can't see you, by the way.
Yes! This is gonna bug. I know who it is. I just can't remember the guy's blood. I can't remember his name.
What position? What position?
He was
a winger. He was a winger.
He had that one cold season at Newcastle, bruvs.
Leon can come back in.
Not Robert. No, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna do my head in.
It's the right country, so I give you that. But that's quite obvious with the amount of times he's played there.
It's not Laurent Robert, is it?
No.
Is it Charles Nzobia?
Yeah. No.
Ooh.
You got a good one here, Jay.
You really do.
From time I'm guessing and these guys ain't got a clue, that's mad. The only guy that I've known in my head that went from Hull to Newcastle is Mohamed Diame. And in fact,
But did he go to, no, he was at Wigan. When he?
Wigan.
The thing is, once I say it, you guys you'll be like, how did I not get that right?
This is why I don't want no more clues, bro.
Right. So do you want me to let you have the rest of the show and until the end, or shall I just tell you what it is?
Tell us at the end, because this is the one that stumped us.
No, but put me out my misery, bruvs.
Oh my gosh. No way. Did he play for Hull? Bro, it's not Hartem Ben Afra.
It is.
Oh my days, bro.
It is. I told you.
I did not think he played for Hull. That's what was throwing me the whole time.
Oh my days. I can picture him playing for Marseille. I could not picture him playing for Hull.
Bro, I do not remember him playing for Hull at all. I don't even see it in my brain, bro.
And yes, Leon, you got it finally. It is Ben Arfa. But I'm happy I finally stumped you guys.
Yeah, I had me for a little bit. Completely forgot he played for Hull, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Boy, I had to cut it down because this took a lot longer than you viewers realised.
A lot longer.
But yeah, we'll stop for now and we'll move on to the prediction table.
Ooh.
So this is how it looked last week before midweek games. And we had a quick turnaround. It wasn't actually a bad week when you look at the scores.
For who?
For all of us, really. But, well, okay, not all of us. I see.
No, you know what?
Sorry.
No. I see. No. I see what's going on here. It's all right.
Bev,
that's good.
Bev, you want a tissue?
Nah, bro. I don't need tissue.
But we move on to this week, and boy, it didn't get any better, bro.
Whoa,
James, you're a joker. You said it wasn't that bad. What are you talking about, bro?
No, last week wasn't that bad.
Wait,
no,
James,
this week was bad.
James,
this week was bad for all of us, and worse for some.
You're giving yourself the wrong points, though. I mean, I'd love for you to not have the points that you've got, but you predicted the Arsenal game, right?
No.
Did you say
what's the final score?
Oh no!
I said 2-1.
It's a 2-1. Yeah.
So I get 1 point. I get 1 point for Arsenal game, and I get 1 point for the what's even Liverpool. 1 point for Tottenham. I said Tottenham 2-2. I get 1 point for Tottenham 2-2.
I guess the right result for Liverpool, but just not the right scoreline. Do I get an extra point?
No, you still get the 1 point.
Sure.
So yeah, it wasn't great. I think Leon went with the Tottenham draw as well with me. Or it might have been another score, but yeah, wasn't good. But I closed up on Daryl. That was a target.
Yeah, definitely have. 8
so yeah,
on the top though.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. 7 points is nothing. Like you got 10, 12 points 1 week, and it took you from third to top.
Facts, yeah. You ain't getting that.
So we've still got half a season to go, pretty much. So anything can happen, as they say. So we move on. We'll move on to the rest of this week's agenda. And there were quite a few talking points in the Premier League. And you might be surprised that certain teams won't get mentioned this week, but that's because their games weren't interesting enough for us to discuss on here as well. And there's a couple of teams where I did a post-match, Lamont did a post-match, so we won't really discuss those at any length. But first of all, it was probably the biggest game of the midweek, 100%. And it was Arsenal. So we couldn't really not speak about them. The title race twist and the VAR drama. The VAR drama, it wasn't costly, but it could have been, because you never know what can happen. But Arsenal winning 4-1 over Villa, was it a statement victory? Was it not a statement victory? It probably was, because it snapped their run. And it was riddled with a bit of controversy. And one of our viewers, listeners, watchers, when I put the predictions out, he was... Your friend's name? I get your friend's name wrong.
Yeah, Tom Dickerson. Yeah.
Tom Dickerson came out and said, listen, Gabriel's back. Gabriel's back and he's going to cause problems.
Yep.
And he wasn't wrong. Gabriel was back and he elbowed someone in the face. So he caused problems.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Bro, go back and watch it again. He didn't touch him, bro.
Hey,
Are you sure, bro?
Bro, listen.
That was very close
Nah,
to
bro.
the draw, bro.
No. What it is that
Was he chested?
No, he did. Bro, his arm was up, and he was not, like. Go back and watch it. You see, he was nowhere near his face.
He goes his chin, basically.
He didn't even touch his. He didn't even touch his face. He didn't touch him.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Martinez.
Like the rest of the Arsenal fans.
Martinez was trying to have a bit of a push in the pool, and he said, "We're gonna have a push in the pool. We're gonna push about. We can all push about." And he just got pushed out the way. He did not touch him with the. He didn't touch him with the elbow.
Mate,
that's
horrible.
Not at all.
From you, Bev.
What do you mean? Go back and watch it.
Like the rest of the Arsenal
there was no foul. Go back and watch it. There was no foul. If anything, it was Martinez's own fault. He should have just been a goalie instead of trying to wrestle. And that's what happened.
Nah.
He tried to outmuscle him and got muscled out the way, bruv. There was no. I don't think there was a foul. Leon, do you think there's a foul?
The funny thing is, we fast forwarded all the way to the second half when realistically Mourinho should have been sent off in the first.
No, that was second half as well.
That was second half. That was second half.
After the goal.
Yeah, it's 2-0. 2-0 at stage.
2-0.
So, like I said, would it have made a difference? Maybe not. The way Arsenal defend with 10 men, would they have conceded 2 goals? You never know. It could be a free kick. It could be a penalty. But it was the wrong call. It's just straight. Yeah. There's no ifs and buts about it.
Two bad refereeing decisions there that made that costly for Unai's team, to be fair.
2. Where's the first one? There's only 1.
3. So first,
what's the 3?
No, 2. So it would be the foul on Martinez, and then obviously the extra booking for Mourinho.
There was no foul on Martinez, bro. I really need to go watch it again to see that there was no foul.
I would listen.
No.
Let's just go to the viewers because they're the ones that are most honest and probably most balanced in here. If anybody out there, all we need is a thumbs up for a booking or a foul. A thumbs down if you don't think it was.
We don't want thumbs down. We don't want thumbs down.
No. In the comments. Not actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Or they could put a happy face, sad face, whatever. But we'll figure it out. If you put a happy face in there, then you think, all right, you was happy with the decision. Sad face, you think that Aston Villa should have got a foul. Because realistically, Gabriel...
I'm just saying, Leon is a Spurs supporter and he said it wasn't a foul. You can't get much more unbiased than that.
He's Spursy though.
That's got nothing to do with it, bro. The problem is Martinez tries to bad up Gabriel as well. So at the end of the day, it's not. He kind of fueled the situation and ended up coming up on a losing end. You can't moan.
Yeah, no.
You can't play victim and be the perpetrator at the beginning. Come on, man.
At the same, yeah.
Okay. So forget that. Arsenal played well, obviously, but were they very lucky to keep Marino on the pitch?
Well, I think we all know that it was a definite second yellow card. Let's not get twisted.
How did he get away with that? The referee, obviously VAR can't intervene because it's not a red. But how did the ref watch that and give little pushes and give other little fouls? And he actually held onto his arm. And he spun him round. That's what I couldn't get. He spun him round.
Bro, the ref was letting a lot of stuff go in that game, because there's a few times when Saka could have been booked twice because there was some offensive fouls that he made and he just let them go.
Who?
Saka. There was a few times Saka made some cynical fouls. So
Saka could have,
so he could have been booked twice and he let it go. So I think it was one of those things.
Sometimes refs just swallow the whistle in certain situations, man. He didn't want to send anyone off. Let's be honest. He didn't really want to do it. So he swallowed the whistle. It happens many times. We've seen referees bottle it when realistically, I don't even think no one would have argued that Mourinho didn't deserve that. But I think the issue is, again, consistency. You're giving certain like tippy-tappy fouls, yellow cards, and then other tackles which are pretty aggressive and no ball has been won, and then you're not giving yellows. I don't know. But with that particular situation, we know it should have been another yellow card and also should have been down to 10 men. Could it have changed the game? Who knows? We'll never know. But on the game itself, Arsenal
give Arsenal credit.
Oh, they're dominance, and the fact that they've got players coming back and contributing is really important because it's at a key time of the year where the fixtures pile up, injuries start to come about, and they're getting players back. So it's almost like they've got new signings, especially with Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, those guys coming back. You see how important Trossard is in big games. He always seems to step up in big games. That's one thing that you're going to get from him. And yeah, Gabriel, you see the back line back to being solid again. Obviously, they conceded the late goal, which they'll be mightily aggrieved at conceding.
Should have conceded 2.
Wow.
How did McGinn miss that?
Well, Watkins missed one in the first half, didn't he?
Yeah.
He missed his sitter. But Watkins has that though, man. He has those days where things just don't come off for him. But you gotta give Arsenal credit, man. It's 4-1. It's a statement victory, and it'll be interesting to see how Aston Villa react, because they were on an 11-game winning streak or something like that. So
yeah,
I think
they were lucky against Chelsea.
I think that them losing. Is it Onana? Was it Onana?
No. Yeah, that was when the game changed. When he went off at half time, Arsenal found wind, bruv. And they ran with it, or flew with it, whichever way we describe it.
There's a lot of power that they lost in midfield, isn't it? Because
he's a big presence. He covers a lot of ground. He's physical. You can't the Arsenal midfield would have found it difficult to deal with him. But Arsenal were missing Rice, so you could say they both missed a key midfielder. Arsenal have been able to deal with it in a much better way than Aston Villa were, because obviously once they lost Onana, the game pretty much changed. So it is what it is. But good win for Arsenal. Not so great for Villa, but they're in a great position. They would never have expected to be third in the league at this point. So for them, they got to continue and try to bounce back.
Okay, we'll move on then. So the next game, 2-2, Bournemouth, or Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Some more VAR penalty controversy at the Bridge as well.
End this game.
A good game overall. How do you see the game, Lamont?
As a neutral, a lovely game to watch. It was honestly like watching tennis. Very much end to end. You could argue that there was probably lapse of quality when it came to being in the box, but ultimately, just in terms of excitement, edge of the seat stuff, a lot to see. I feel this might have been a scenario where the ref might have swallowed his whistle a few times in this match as well, because there was a lot of tackles flying in. A VAR came in, made decisions that I believe probably was a little bit dubious about. So, I mean, Bournemouth, the way they played is like they were playing against United the other week. Same kind of, they didn't really care what was going on in their box. They were more focused on, we're just going to get a goal. I mean, one of their goals came from a stupid long throw-in from, I'm going to say Semenyo. And I don't know what the Chelsea players were doing in the box, but Kluivert's at the back stick with a tap-in. No one marking him. Like, I think even he was in shock when he tapped the ball in. If you just look at his face, like the normal expression of an attacker when they're scoring, like they already know they're scoring. He was like, I'm alone. And he just almost rolled it in the back of the net.
He came from a flick on. It was like an airport flick on from the long throw.
But still a throw in it. Like still the whole, and I feel like they had 2 of those. And Chelsea weren't learning. I think with you losing Maresca this week as well, sorry to kind of just go off top, but with them losing Maresca this week, with a young squad, there's going to be a lot going on there, Jay. I don't know if I don't know what person they're going to get involved that are going to be able to galvanize these boys and get them on the straight and narrow. Because you got to remember, they've got a lot.
If we believe the reports, it's Liam Rossinha. It's not even a case where do you want a job? He's being told you're taking the job. you're leaving Strasbourg or feed the club and you're coming here. That's how it's been reported anyway. I
think it's too soon for him, to be honest. I think he's just starting his career, building a character, building up a manager profile, trying to really get some character in his portfolio, and he's just going to go into a Chelsea job.
I feel like Chelsea are trying to run that team. Their owners trying to run it like it's American football, where they're trying to rotate too many players too quickly. So nobody's getting blooded in. And if it doesn't work for 2 seasons, then they're just going to get rid of them and bring in a whole new team that a new manager's going to have to then contend with all these young footballers while he's a young manager himself and try to get them playing. It's going to be difficult.
But the managers aren't even getting 2 seasons, bro. They're getting about 1.5 at best. And that's the strange thing. They have such a high turnover of players as well. Like they bring in, they chuck out. There's no consistency. Like honestly, they sign so much talent. They're almost like talent hoarders. They just signed
Almost.
so many young
It's not
players.
even almost.
Yeah,
And
exactly what
you
they are.
just don't know. Yeah, you read the players can't feel settled. They don't know what's going to happen. But I think there's been reports, which from what I've heard today from a couple of very close Chelsea journalists, that the issue with Maresca had was over playing time. I believe that there were decisions that he wasn't allowed to make regarding certain players' playing time, and I think the medical staff. The medical team is completely separate from, I guess, the coaching and the coaching staff. So when they make decisions about how many minutes certain players playing, Maresca didn't have much control over that, and that's basically what I've heard from this journalist. But I'm not gonna say that that is a fact. But you can tell that he felt that he wasn't supported because he'd mentioned it so many times
In the
in his
media.
press conferences. The writers were on the wall that he was going to go, and the fact that Chelsea's results have been so inconsistent. They have time the games where they look so great, and then others where they're just an absolute shambles. And part of that is because they do change their team so often from game to game. You don't even know what back line's going to be playing. You don't know whether Reece James or Malagusto is going to play. You don't know if Reece James is going to midfield. Like you look at Caicedo and Robert Sanchez, they're the only two that seem to pretty much
They're
play every game.
They're mainstays. Yeah, it's true.
And maybe Cucurella as well. But in terms of other positions, it just seems really, really, it's open sesame. Anyone can really play. And yeah, Chelsea just need to have some consistency. And as much as I don't want them to do any better than they are already, like for them, they really do need to just have one voice and just kind of stick to it and start to stick to a plan. We don't know what their plan is.
How are you going to get consistency when everything's changing? When it's a revolving door. With every, as you said, it's a revolving door with players and managers. And if the manager's not, it's not even managers no more, head coach, if they're not making decisions about who plays, or they've been told how many minutes another player can play, then how much control do they have, and how they're gonna get a team that's gonna be firing on all cylinders? Then they're not settled. So this is what you're gonna get: inconsistent results.
Yeah,
and I think that's what shows in the game against Bournemouth. 1 minute they could
go on. 1 minute.
No, I was gonna say, like, one minute they're conceding goals at the back, and another minute they're scoring worldies. Do you know what I mean? That just seems to be them.
I will say that they don't look like the same team every time they step out. So you are right on that. I mean, Esteval hit one run of form, and it's almost like he can't get a look in. And then when he does come in, sorry to go back to the game, but there's a little bit of a tussle. And Semenyo, I mean, that foul that Semenyo commits on him, for me, is nothing. And somehow VAR called that a penalty. And
I think it's a pen.
Do you think so?
I think it's
when I saw it, I thought it was a pen, bro. When you're moving at speed, Lamont, any contact you have, because remember, Estevan was in a position where he was beating Semenyo. Semenyo's running back, trying to basically stop him from being able to get a cross in. If you connect with the player's leg, whether it's accidental or not, you've impeded him. You've prevented him from going to either cross the ball or cut inside or whatever he was trying to do in the box. He's in the box. He's whether it's accidental or not, it's a penalty. I have to, and I'm thinking as a defender, you can't. If any connection you make with a player's leg, you're putting yourself at risk, and he can't run like Semenyo can't run behind him like that and expect not to connect.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last point, Cole Palmer. I know he just come back from injury, and I think he's one of the reasons that Maresca was having issues because of his game load management. Are we expecting to see Palmer become the normal Palmer anytime soon, or is it a case where it might be a little bit dip for him now because he's missed so much of the season? Pretty much half the season he's missed.
Depends on who comes in and what that manager's plan is really for Palmer, because he had been injured for a little while. obviously he had a topsy turvy season last season. You know, he was brilliant the season before that,
not
but last
according
season he
to
tailed off.
ratings.
The last 6 months he tailed off big time. So, you know, we don't know whether this run of form that he had from last season. He obviously did well in the Club World Cup, but then he got injured at the beginning of the season, and you're thinking you just don't know whether he would be able to build up the consistency. But we know he's got talent. We know if the right manager comes in and gives him the freedom to play, because that's what he needs. He needs freedom to play. He can cause problems for Chelsea, and a lot of good things will go through him. It just depends on what that plan is and whether the manager actually has the final call on what that decision is going to be as well.
Or if it's the medical
plays.
team.
Yeah, well, not just medical team, whether the owners or whoever's running things over there.
They've got Man City next, so I'll be keen to see if he starts or what his situation is.
And Bournemouth doing a little smart one as well. Not Bournemouth, Man City. Don't worry. We know we're getting Semenyo, but he can play against Arsenal. Let's not weaken Bournemouth. Yeah, after that game is finished, you can come and do your medical, and we can sign you after. Listen, that's smart because he was never going to play. He was never going to play against Chelsea. So why? The risk of injury is minimal, more than likely. So why take him? Let him play against Arsenal and hope to get a draw in that tight stadium.
Let's not hope for a draw, Jake. We don't want draws.
I guess not hope for a draw. Let's wish for a draw. Come on.
We need wins out here. You know what I mean? We need Arsenal wins. We got to make it interesting, not draws.
This is we. You. We don't. we don't.
Football
we don't.
The football don't either. But we'll move on. Another game that had penalty chaos and VAR drama, but this time we're in East London. And we're at West Ham versus Brighton. And boy.
Oh my
God. I'm sorry, yeah. 1-0. Why do you Panenka?
I don't know, bro.
Bro, I don't know who you think you are. Bro, at 1-0, why are you Panenkering in the first half of a game? Come on, man. You got to respect the Premier League better than that.
He scored the first one, remember? He scored the first pen, bro.
Exactly.
It wasn't 1-0 though. It wasn't
1-1 at the time.
1-1. Yeah, because Jared Bowen scored first after 10 minutes.
Oh, that was a quick reply. Yeah, he quick reply.
Yeah, then they equalised with the penalty, and then he had a second.
But they had that straight away. Didn't they get the second chance? The
3 minutes. Second penalty, pretty much a few minutes later. And to do that, like we've seen this from Welbeck though. He has those moments. It's one of the reasons why I think Man United got rid of him when they did, because he had these moments of he thought he was bigger than he was, man. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Penenka, come on, bro. Just tuck that penalty away.
Yeah. That's one of those situations, yeah, that in training, when they're doing the crossbar challenge, you try that and you don't hit the crossbar and it goes in. And in the game, you hit the crossbar. Do you know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't have... I can see why he's tried to do that, but just slot it away, man.
Yeah, bro.
Just slot it
away. What's weird? He's been on the bench recently as well. So wouldn't you want to tell the manager, you know what? You've had me on the bench, whether it's injury, whether it's whatever, I'm going to bang these goals in and make it so you can't bench me next game.
Yeah.
Because he had to get another guy, to get the team to save him after that.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's another penalty that came after. It's a game full of penalties, bro.
Mate,
and the guy that did some madness in Paquetá that gave away the penalty that was missed, he then scores a penalty himself.
Did you see when he gave away the foul for the penalty, when he's looking at the ref like, why have you given a penalty?
Yeah, boy.
And he's basically just giving him a spear. He just speared him to the ground. And like, what? I didn't do anything.
I didn't touch him.
Didn't touch him. What's going on here?
And just wrestling. Loose dunk in the box. Why?
It doesn't make any sense.
There was a lot. Yeah, to be fair, VAR had to intervene in this game quite a lot because I think Dunk was involved in another incident as well when they had handball of some sort or something like that. And
it went unnoticed initially. That was for the actual. So it was weird. He fouls Paquetá fouls Dunk. They miss a penalty. Then Dunk handballs it, and Paquetá scores the penalty. It's like, how's your luck?
This is why you just got to bury your chances, man. When you get a chance to hit the ball from the penalty spot, bro, put it away. Don't play around. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't know if you're going to get one of those, three of those, or none of those. So, yeah, you got to relish them chances, man. I mean, outside of the goals that were scored, I feel like that game lacked a little bit of quality as well. Do you know what I mean? And West Ham, they just don't look great, man. They just don't look like they're going to get a run of games where they really look like they're getting back into form. The loss of Kudus and, just overall... Say again?
That's a big loss.
Yeah, man. Because that's the creativity. And obviously Bowen's not been scoring the way he was, last season. So, yeah, worry for them, really.
If you've lost Kudus, then it is going to affect your goals up front.
He wasn't good that season, though, to be honest. They lost him during the season, really and truly.
Well, that's true. But at the beginning of the season, didn't some of you tip West Ham to go down anyway?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
I did.
So it makes this game, their game against Wolves is a 6-pointer.
Oh, yeah, for real. 100% it is. And there's people already talking about Nuno potentially getting sacked if it doesn't go well. It doesn't make sense. He's proven that he can go through spells where it's not quite going right, and then once he gets it right, then his team can go and winning runs or unbeaten runs. So I think it'd be a bit early for those who are calling for that, to be honest.
Yeah, but but they're more calling for it because of the decisions he's making. I mean, in a game like that, you're bringing, you're subbing off a striker like you're subbing off your striker. It's a bit, it's just it's silly. Do you know, you want to win the game, or is he just trying to get the draw? It's just, it'd be frustrating for the home fans.
It's too early. 63 minutes to sub him off, and then you end up drawing the game. Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. But we'll move on. Move on to Brentford Tottenham, where we're going to speak much about it. So it's only really about the potential red card, and it was not potential. What should have been a red card? Honestly.
Scissor kick.
Yeah, scissor kick, the handball, the roly-poly, all in one. I mean, that's a case where VAR has to intervene and say, hold up. Right, that's a red card. You need to go to the monitor and have a look. And for the life of me, I can't understand how they don't do that. Because that's as clear as day. It's as clear as day.
That ref was letting a lot of things go, though, in that Spurs game, to be honest. There was a lot of things that he wasn't really he weren't acting on. And I'm thinking, what kind of game is he watching or refereeing? Because that was clear and obvious. So you need to make a decision. He doesn't.
Okay, so is it his fault then, or do we blame VAR? Because that's in this situation, job. When he makes a mistake, it's then the job of VAR to say, listen, that's like you said, that's a clear
contact.
So it's the VAR
dog zone. Yeah. No contact, dog zone. You need to pull it. You need to bring it back as soon as there's a breakdown in the play, and then they take Romero in, give him another red. Yeah, that's another 3 matches, and they get a nice free kick. And
it won't be free. It'll be 2-game ban. It'll be second red.
Why?
Because it's not violent conduct. Violent conduct is 3 games. Just a normal red. That's not violent conduct. It's only 1 game.
Like if you map box a man or something like that.
That's violent conduct, isn't it? But that's not what he did. Wasn't violent conduct.
It was just a bad challenge.
Yeah, just bad challenge.
Well, the issue for Romero is that he actually genuinely swung to kick the ball.
Yeah.
And he's missed it. And that's as soon as he doesn't connect with the ball, he's in trouble because his momentum of trying to clear the ball, he ends up hitting Igor Thiago, and that's where he prevents. If he connects with the ball, there's no problem, and he should have connected with the ball, but he's made an error, and that's where the referee has got to. They've either got to tell the referee, you got to go and make a call here, because in the end, even though it's not deliberate, it was a mistake. He's then stopped Igor Thiago from being able to go into the ball because he's missed it. So ultimately, it's a red, and he would have been through a goal. There would have been no defender to cover that situation,
none whatsoever.
So
not even a yellow, my brother.
Got away with one there. I'll take it.
Andy Gray in the other box.
Andy Gray again.
Andy Gray.
Archie. Even if you said his dad, it would have been cool. But
Blue Peru edition.
Oh, brother. Do you know what? Yeah, and I know you're not going to edit this out, but it's fine. I'll live with it. I live with it.
It's part of the character, bro. It's who you are.
And Archie, he goes the other end in the other box, gets pushed over, shoved to the ground, and they don't get nothing. I don't know, man. That foul, horrible. I think that was more violent conduct than flipping Romero's.
Nah, boy. But it was a forgettable way to start 2026.
Boring game.
For both sides.
Mate.
Boring.
And obviously,
Frank
if Leon was there, he'd probably been chanting boring Tottenham as well, I'm sure.
Bro, it's getting ridiculous,
So
man.
boring.
But there is no light at the end of this tunnel right now. Like, he keeps saying he's gonna fix it. I've not seen any sign that there is a new way of playing when we have the ball. Like, honestly, the amount of times, I'm not gonna speak too much on it because it really isn't worth it. There were so many situations where we had an opportunity to counterattack, and we literally stopped, turned back, gave it back to the fullbacks, gave it back to the defensive midfielders. I don't get it. I don't think
you would have done that if Johnson was on the pitch.
See that he sold it.
Let's not do that, bro. If you went to Johnson, the play breaks down, bro. He's not involved in build-up play. Let's keep it. Let's keep it 100.
Are you happy with that sale? I think, did we talk about this last week?
No,
we didn't. In WhatsApp.
I'm happy with the sale, bro. I've never ever been convinced about Johnson in this team. I think he's a good player for a certain team, but not for where we need to be or where we want to be, because I don't think he offers enough in the build-up play, and he's not a clear centre forward. He's not a clear winger. He's not even a clear attacking mid. So he's kind of like a hybrid. Your old-fashioned playing on the last man, needs like a target man to run off, flick on, but we don't have that, so it's cool.
Are you gonna get
do you think you're going to replace him though?
Yeah, we have to replace him with someone. We need goals. We need attacking right now. We need goals, and we need attacking and more attacking threats, because right now the combination of attacking players that we have they all seem to have blunt edges, man. We just don't have any cutting edge. Like, we're not able to break down teams. We don't keep possession. We don't seem to make the right decisions, and we're not clinical. So at the moment, we need a lot more creativity and firepower.
Okay. Well, we did say we would only touch on it briefly. So, Lamont, or was it even boring? I don't know if you called it boring. A frustrating game. 1-1. You got like a minute, 2 minutes.
Not even. I don't need that, bruv. We need to fix it ASAP.
Move closer.
ASAP.
There you go. I want to hear it. I need to hear the disappointment.
Why did your manager revert back to the old formation against Wolves?
What do you mean? The 4 at the back or the 3 at the back?
The 3 at the back.
What are you talking
He went
about?
back to 3.
No, he went back to 3 in the match. He started out with 4, but it's weird to watch because I feel like he's doing it based on whatever personnel he's got on the pitch. Now, for me, at the minute, there's a lot of excuses, and a lot of them are coming from him. I just need a run of form and some results, albeit that we are higher up in the league, but we're only like 5 or 6 points away from where we were this time last season. So it's like nothing to really celebrate, if I'm honest. The only difference is we're scoring way more goals, if that's anything to go by, to be fair.
Right, one question for you before we move on. Why did he sub off Xerxes at half-time?
I haven't got the foggiest.
To bring on Fletcher's
At this
son.
point, I'm still concerned that he's making calls trying to roll a dice. I feel like sometimes he's making a decision and he's just like, oh, you know what? I need a change. Bring him off. But then Xerxes he didn't really celebrate. He wasn't really showing any emotion on the bench. And from just reading body language, I'd say that he's already probably just whatever. Like, he's probably asked something, Xerxes, like, do you think you could do something in the second half? And Xerxes probably just like, I don't know.
You know,
apparently, I don't know.
Apparently, your manager said he hasn't changed the formation in the past because if he changed it, then the team would lose respect for him. So if he changed it to a 4-3-3, then they would lose respect for him then that's why he's kept it as what it is.
That's because he told him only the Pope. He told the whole world only the Pope can make him change his mind.
Yeah,
who told you to say that?
Yeah. He's trying to be wrong or strong.
Not even the Pope can make him change his mind.
He's trying to be wrong or strong, isn't it?
What he doesn't realize is what really would have made the team lose respect for him is losing to Spurs in the final of the Europa League. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. That's 2 dicks, bro.
Cheers.
This is the arc. The arc is there, bruv.
The villain arc is crazy. It's mad what it does to you at the top, innit? Imagine if I want to go there, you know? Because this time last season, Leon was saying to me something about James's villain arc, and then Bevan was like,
there was no arc. I was calm the whole way.
Saw the emergence of James throughout the season towards the end of the season, and we had that, you know, gave me my P45 or whatever. And then now, Bevan, just are you all right?
But I haven't changed. This is the same. I've been the same.
You haven't. You need to watch the
changed.
other pods we've been
I
doing.
haven't changed. I've been exactly the
same.
All right, cool. We'll move on to
Chat GPT.
If you want to hear more of what Lamont had to say about that game, obviously after watching this, you can go to watch his post-match. And I'm not going to say much. If you want to hear more about mine, you can watch my post-match of the ball draw of Liverpool versus Leeds. And
let's just say your post-matches should be more entertaining than the games. Let's
100% will be.
Yeah. Listen, that game, I don't know what Slot's playing at. I mean, the boring football needs to stop. We went from being... It's almost like his character at the moment. He tries to be a bit funny, but he's not quite getting there. And we're trying to be a bit attacking, but we're not trying to get in there. And we're passing... Things, if you can pass, then if you've got something quick to go with it, then it works. But ours is pass, then pass some more. And it's just not working. I mean, I was watching some clips of our breakaways, and it's right. In the last 5 years, we've been the best counter-attacking team from set pieces in the Premier League, probably in the world, hands down. If no team would be conceding a corner and then 30 seconds later they've celebrated a goal more than Liverpool.
All right, I see what you mean, like second phase.
Yeah. It didn't happen. We'll be defending, and all of a sudden Salah, Mane, Diaz, someone has scored. But I have no chance of seeing that this season. It's not going to happen. And that was a big part of our football because it got us out of trouble so many times. Whereas we're more likely to concede from that corner now and be walking up to put the ball back down the halfway line. So, listen, it was a tough watch and it's getting tougher and tougher each week. I'm hoping for a win and then a bit better the week after, and then a win and a bit better the week after than that. And some people might say it's a draw. You didn't lose a game. You're still 7-8 games unbeaten in all competitions. But at Anfield, it's 117 games since our last 0-0. And a 0-0 draw at Anfield is unacceptable, in my opinion. There's no way that should be happening. So, yeah, if you want to hear more, listen to my post-match. And you guys, if you've got anything to add to it, there you go.
Nope, let's move on.
Draw indeed.
Actually, one second. Did it say something about you need a moment of magic from either a corner or for a player to do something special? Which is
yeah. I think I've said it before. Listen, obviously, I'm not sure if we've spoken about it since. I think he's been sacked. I've been saying it for a while. Our set piece coach is a disaster, and we've sacked him this week. We were 20th for scoring from set pieces, and we're 20th conceding set pieces. And we were -9 in the goal difference for set pieces. The worst in the league at that as well. And when you look at, as a comparison, Arsenal had a 15-goal swing compared to Liverpool. And when you put that together, there's your 10 points. The amount of times we've conceded goals and lost games or drawn games because of set pieces, we would have way more points just from set pieces alone. But we're not where we are because of set pieces. But it's a big factor.
Yeah, of course it is.
100%. So yeah, Slot, his last press conference, he said a lot of excuses. It wasn't a good listen, I'll be honest. I watched every single one and I normally enjoy it, but he made so many excuses after the Leeds game. Even I couldn't defend him. And as you guys know, I love to defend Liverpool managers to the end, mate. So we'll move on to the favourite part of the show for myself. And there's nothing else is there from you guys?
No.
Nah.
I should have said what I did say. My bad.
Huh?
I said probably shouldn't have said what I did say. My bad.
That's all right. A bit more venting for me. We're going to go through player of the game week. And it's moved to me to be first this week, or from now. And it was hard, you know, because there wasn't many. Even in Arsenal's 4-1 win, there wasn't, I don't know, for me, there wasn't a standout player. I thought Zubimendi played well, but I wouldn't say he was fantastic. So
I've got my player, if that helps.
Okay, this is unprecedented, because I forgot I was going first. I don't have one. so Lamont is going to go first.
Robin Rolfs for Sunderland. Hopefully I said his name. Is it Rolfo? You're going to tell me I said it wrong again, innit?
I think you said it right this time.
You said it right.
Raw, did I? Oh, man, pat on the back.
I'm saying it because I don't know. I can't remember how to say it.
Why did you just put it up for me? You could have let me live in that for like at least another 5 seconds.
All right, I'll definitely edit that one. I'll edit that one. No.
But yeah, no, he had a great game against City. I can't lie how much he saved Sunderland. There was 2 point blank saves that he made, and I feel like that made a difference.
Okay. I've found mine actually. And it's actually from the same game. But it was Mukiele. Mukiele against Haaland. He gave Haaland nothing that game. Yeah. Absolutely nothing.
Man marked.
So yeah, he's got pedigree. Teams he's paid for. So yeah, Mukiele is my player of the week. So we'll move on to Leon.
Mine is James Garner this week. He played in against his former club, Forest. He managed to get a goal and an assist, and contributed defensively to ensuring Everton kept a clean sheet at the City ground, which is a really difficult place to go and get a result. So good win for Everton and great day for James Garner.
My player of the week is going to...
Which Arsenal player?
It's going to be an Arsenal player, bruv.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I'm just thinking which one. I'm going to give it to Odegaard this week just to wind up Lamont.
Oh, my days, that fraudster.
Yeah, he's got an assist, bruv. I think he had a decent game, actually.
He did.
You know what I mean?
Second half, for sure.
Second half, yeah. He was ticking. So, yeah, I'm giving it to Odegaard. I could have given it to Gabriel for the housery, but, yeah, I'm giving it to Odegaard.
Okay, so we'll move on to moment of the week. And I didn't fail in this one. But the person who I did pick did fail. And that could be no one other than Danny Welbeck. That is my moment of the week. Listen, you got a chance to go 2-1 up. Brighton have been on a horrible spell, a horrible run, and he goes and does a Penenka. What was he thinking? So, we'll stick with it. Lamont, you can go.
To be honest, I'm probably gonna say my moment of the week was the foul wasn't given to Martinez. To be honest, I think that was horrible refereeing. To be honest, at that point, if that goal doesn't go in, the game changes for Villa and they potentially get a draw out of that.
Well,
okay,
there's a long time to go, but
I was gonna say Romero and he's whatever he was trying to do, but yeah,
honorable mention,
yeah, honorable mention.
He got away with one there, Romero, but yeah, that's not moment of the week. Mine, I have to agree with James. It's Danny Welbeck. No further words needed.
Yeah, I was going to give it to Jesus, but I'm going to give it to Danny Welbeck as well because after scoring 1, you got to score 2, man, and then your team's kind of out of sight after that. I think I'm not sure what time get back into the game. So yeah, I'm going Danny Welbeck.
Okay. Right, so then we'll move on to predictions. So, the first game up of the game week, I believe it is Arsenal. Bournemouth versus Arsenal. So they're away. But Bournemouth have been stubborn at home. But I am going for a 3-1 win to Arsenal.
Oof.
So we'll keep the same snake. So we'll go Lamont, Leon, then Bevan.
2-1. Arsenal. 2-1 Arsenal, if you didn't hear that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going to go 1-0 Arsenal.
Okay, so we'll all go for an Arsenal win. No surprise there. So we move on to Leeds versus Man United. Well, this is a big clash, really, because it's not even a derby or rivalry. It's just two clubs that don't like each other.
Yeah.
So it's some may call it a potential relegation 6-pointer going forward, but no, only joking. So I'm giving it to, reluctantly, I'm going for a 2-2 draw.
2-1 United.
Yeah, 2-1 United.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Leeds.
Yeah, good choice. You got to make up that ground, bro. Good choice.
Yeah, they've not.
They rested Calvert-Lewin for this, so we'll see how it goes. All right.
He's got a good goal that was called offside,
Liverpool?
though. Sorry,
Huh?
Jim. He's got a good goal that was called offside, though.
Yeah.
This weekend, yeah, he did a very good goal. But anyway, sorry.
He's got to stay on side, innit? Because it doesn't matter if it's offside. So, Fulham versus Liverpool. Liverpool need a response, but I don't think they're going to get the response. So I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I think it's the first time this season I've not picked Liverpool to win a game.
Still no Bassi or Iwobi. I'm going to say 2-1 Liverpool.
This going after Lamont thing is not working out for me. I need to change something else.
He knew what he was doing when he said, I'll go first.
2-2.
I'm going 1-0. 1-1. So James.
Yeah, man's trying to dinners me, bro.
Who do? That's all I'm saying, bro.
That's good for you, James. If
it's true,
at the
actually.
moment,
Thank you. I appreciate it because you're gonna get it wrong. Yeah. So Spurs versus Sunderland.
Oh man, this is a good
even though Spurs are at home, Leon, are you there?
No.
Okay.
They might win.
It's maybe a good thing.
That's what I'm about to say. They might win.
Bro, you've seen us in other games, bro.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter whether I'm there or not. It's not even a jinx no more.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm going for another draw, and I'm gonna go 1-1. I don't think I've gone for so many draws in my life. 1-1.
3-2 Spurs.
Wow. 2-0 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs.
Okay. So hopefully I'm right. If it's a draw, only one game points.
It is more likely to be 2-1, but I had to go out of the pocket.
Okay. Well, there you have it. You have our scores, have our predictions. Let's see who's right. Let's see who's wrong. Hopefully we can claw back some points on Lamont. But we'll see. Send us your predictions on social media, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Let us know, and we'll check in with you next week and let you guys know if you were wrong or right. Obviously, you'll know, but we'll shout you out too. Comments. That's all for today's Armchair Pundits midweek review show. Thanks for joining us as we dissected all of the drama of Game Week 19. We had everything from Big Six stumbles to VAR drama and farewell performances for the likes of Maresca. And if this round is any indication, 2026, boy, it's going to deliver some unpredictable Premier League theatre going forward, and hopefully a turn of form for Arsenal. But thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back in just a couple of days, really, because this football is turning around pretty fast, and we'll see what unravels. In the meantime, please subscribe, please hit that notification button, and don't forget to like and comment. And thanks for those who commented on my post-match yesterday, and for all of you new subscribers. We are striving for 400. Let's go, guys. This has been Armchair Pundits. Take it easy. Peace out.
Latest.
Peace.